Hello guys, welcome back. It is currently day 13 of Vlogmas. I can never remember the day. I keep almost forgetting it, but it's day 13 and I am back home now. A lot of you guys probably know that I was just away in Michigan, but I'm back home. I didn't really vlog all day because I was just so exhausted. I was traveling all day yesterday. I was sore and yeah, I was just overall exhausted and didn't really do much. So it's now like the evening and I'm just starting my vlog now. So even though this is kind of like vlog, it's also going to kind of not be super vlog-ish. I don't know. I have someone who I need to introduce you guys to. So I actually got a new leopard gecko a few months back. Well, not really a few months. It was like 2-ish months ago that I got him. And I have yet to introduce him on my channel. Now you maybe think, but like, you got him 2 months ago and he wasn't in your feeding all my pets video or whatever. That is just because he was in quarantine at the time. I don't show my animals who are in quarantine. I wait until they're out of quarantine and settled in before I introduce them to you guys. So now it is time for me to introduce him to you guys. So let's go and see him. So he's already in my reptile room. My reptile room is still a little bit of a mess at the moment, like all of these bins and everything, because I'm still working on like cage upgrades and all of that. But my leopard gecko is right over here. Also ignore like these tags and stuff. These were all tagged for my dad who was watching my animals while I was in Michigan. So this is his cage here. His cage will actually probably be quite different just like in the next few days, because the second part of this video is actually me doing an unboxing slash haul for some things that I ordered online and just received in the mail today. And a couple of the things that I ordered are going in his cage. So there will be some new additions to his cage. There's gonna be like some decorations and like a hide and whatnot. But anyways, this is his cage for now, and he is a super curious gecko. You can see he's coming to stick his little head out whenever he sees me coming. He expects food. So I think we'll actually go and feed him. I'll grab some crickets and let him hunt them on camera because that's really adorable. So I think before I feed him, I'll kind of like introduce you guys to him and just tell you guys his name. Well, hello. So I decided to name him Sushi. So this is Sushi, my leopard gecko. There's really no reason for his name. I just thought it was cute. So there's Sushi. So Sushi loves hunting. He's a very good hunter. As you can see, he just chases right after them. He eats all kinds of insects. Crickets are one of his favorites though, because he does love chasing after them, but he will take pretty well anything you feed them. He'll take black soldier fly larvae, he'll take mealworms. I haven't tried giving him any superworms yet because I do feel like they're just a little too big for him still. He's still pretty tiny, but he's doing really good. He has such a good appetite and he's just doing amazing. Little Sushi is just doing real good. Okay, so it looks like Sushi's just going back to his warm hide now. There's still a couple crickets in there, but I'll give him like 10 more minutes, and if he doesn't eat them after like 10 minutes or so, I'll take the rest out. But he's just back in his warm hide now, so while he's hiding, I'll tell you guys a little bit about him. So I got Sushi at a reptile expo that I went to in October, I believe. So I have had him for kind of like between 1.5 to 2-ish months. And when I first got him, he did go through like a quarantine period, which is again why I didn't show him. But he's now in the reptile room in his full-time enclosure, which is right on that shelf there. His cage is a medium-low Exoteric, so he also came out to hunt a little more, but his cage is a medium-low Exoteric, so it measures 24 inches long, 18 inches deep, and 12 inches high. This is also what I keep my other leopard gecko Pepper in, who's down in this cage. So they do have the same enclosure size. So when I got Sushi, there was actually a little slight problem with him that I'm going to briefly tell you guys about. I'm not going to go too far into detail because I might do a separate video all about this. But basically, when I got him, he had something called metabolic bone disease. It was actually something he was born with. Sometimes baby leopard geckos can develop metabolic bone disease if the mother was maybe not getting enough supplements when she was gravid. So it was something he was born with, but thankfully it was a very minor case. I mean, as you could see when you're watching him, he probably looked really good. Bones are really good, but he did have a little bit of metabolic bone disease, and metabolic bone disease doesn't go away, but it is something that you can kind of, you can stop it in its tracks, and the geckos like can learn to live with it better, and they can kind of seem like they're recovering, but like again, it doesn't go away. Like you can't reverse it, but you can help them with it. So thankfully in the time that I've had Sushi, he's done really well. He's growing just fine. His bones seem to be very strong. His back legs will occasionally twitch, which is a symptom of metabolic bone disease, and there is a slight deformity in one of his back legs, but thankfully it doesn't affect him at all. You guys could just see him hunting. He's a crazy little dude, so thankfully he doesn't have any like issues with it, so I'm confident that he will be able to live a good, happy life. And because of the metabolic bone disease that he had, I got him for like a very discounted price because obviously he wasn't in full health, so I did get him at a discounted price. But yeah, that's just that. I love him nonetheless. Like I said, I might do a video in the future going more in detail about this, but that's all I'm going to say for now. I just felt the need to especially like bring that up in this video because I mean, one, it is his introduction, and two, some of the items that I'm doing in my haul slash unboxing will make more sense if you know his like background. So while Sushi is only like a few months old, he's too young to sex. He was temperature sexed male, which means basically like leopard geckos, depending on the temperature that you incubate them at, you can kind of determine whether you're going to get a male or a female. He was kept at the temperature required to hatch a male leopard gecko, and while this isn't 100% guaranteed, it's most likely that he is a male, but I mean, it's possible he could end up as a female, but most likely Sushi is a male. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Once he gets older, I'll definitely be able to know for sure, but for now we're saying Sushi's a boy because he was temperature sexed male. And as for his morph goes, Sushi is a Super Snow, Het for Belle, and Blizzard. Super Snows I think are really pretty, and I'm excited to see how his pattern changes over time, because right now he's kind of like a solid grayish white with like no spots on him other than one tiny spot that he has on his nose, but it's very likely that he will gain a lot of spots when he gets older. Super Snows are basically a solid like white and black spotted leopard gecko, but I'm curious to see if the hets will affect that at all. So I don't know, I'm just curious to see. I'll have to see how he grows, if he like develops a bunch of spots or if he like stays a little different because of his hets. So I don't know, either way we will see, and I'm excited to see what the future brings. So there we go, that is Sushi. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting him. He's a super awesome little leopard gecko and I'm very excited to have him. But now we can go on ahead and get into the haul slash unboxing, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so everything that I got was ordered online. It came from All Reptiles, which is a store in Ontario, Canada. One of my personal favorite reptile stores. I order a lot of supplies from here, and I've even gotten an animal from them once. I got my carpet chameleon George from them, but we will go ahead and open this all up. I did open it earlier just because I wanted to like remove my invoice and stuff because it had my address on it, obviously. So I opened it up and took that out, but now we're going to actually like unbox all of the products. I don't entirely know how to, like, what the best way to film this is. There's not really an easy way for me to include both like myself and the box, so I just have the box right here in front of me. And I guess I'll just open it up and like hold up the items to you as I unbox them. So first, there's just a big piece of styrofoam. This is just like protective for the stuff I ordered. And then a bunch of packing paper. And then we can actually get into the box. I'll show you guys what it looks like quickly. So this is what the box looks like. So now we can unbox it. I feel like this haul isn't really super exciting. Like, it's not a ton of stuff, but I don't know, gonna show you guys anyways. So the first thing I have are these 4 fake plants. These are just the Exoteric jungle plants. These are ruscus. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm going with ruscus. Silk small. So I ordered 4 of these. I don't really have, like, I'm planning on putting one of them in my leopard gecko's cage, but other than that, I don't really have like plans for all of these. I just like having fake plants and stuff on hand. I feel like when you own as many reptiles as I do, you can never have enough fake plants. So I have 4 of these. And then I also have this Exoteric gecko cave. This is what I'm going to be using for Sushi's his Humid Hide. I actually ordered all of this stuff a while ago, but here in Canada there was an issue with the post office. They went on strike a little while back, so this stuff took a little while to get to me. But before I had this, I've just been using he still had a Humid Hide. It was just like one I made myself. So this is the Humid Hide that I've been waiting for. This is the same one that I used with my other leopard gecko, and I personally really like these ones because it's like a nice, I don't know, it's just a nice little cave. It looks good and it's easy for your gecko to like crawl in and out of, and you can like lift the top, like it has a top and a bottom, so you can lift the top off, so it's easy to like spray the like paper towel or moss or eco earth or whatever you use in your Humid Hides. So I ordered one of these and I'm excited to use it. Now I feel like the rest of the stuff is kind of boring. It's all just like lighting equipment, but I'm gonna show you guys anyways. So the first one I have here is this Zoomed Nature Sun light bulb. This is an 18-inch bulb, and this I'm actually going to be testing out with Sushi. So this bulb here was actually previously known as the Reptisun 2.0. So it actually is a UVB bulb. It just has a very low output, and while leopard geckos don't need UVB, a lot of them can like sometimes benefit from it, especially if they have something such as metabolic bone disease, which Sushi has. So I'm excited to try this out with him. If for some reason it doesn't work out, like maybe he turns out to be light sensitive or it just bothers him or whatever, I will stop using it. Not a problem with me. It's just something I want to kind of experiment with. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. I do already have a fixture for it, so I did just have to get the bulb, but there it is. There's my Nature Sun bulb. And then here we have a 10.0 12-inch Reptisun. So this is for my chameleon George. He already has a UVB bulb on him. Don't worry, I've had George for like a few months now. Obviously, I didn't just leave him without UVB. Like he already has this exact same bulb on him, but UVB bulbs need to be replaced every few months. I usually do every 6. So I just ordered another one so that when George's does need to be replaced a few months down the line, I will have it on hand. Or in the case that his current bulb burns out or something goes wrong with it, whatever, I have an extra bulb on hand for him. I think that it is always a good idea to have extra UVB bulbs because they're very important for your animal and you never know when something might happen. So I have a 10.0 bulb for George. And then here we have a 12-inch, or what is it actually? Yeah, okay. It fits the 12-inch bulbs, but the fixture is 14 inches long. So this actually is for my day gecko Mark. So obviously Mark, my day gecko, they do need UVB, and I have obviously been using UVB. I've had Mark for over a year. I was currently using like compact UVB bulbs, which are not really the best, so I decided to upgrade him to a better lighting fixture. So now he will have a linear UVB, and this fixture actually comes with one bulb in it. It comes with a 5.0 bulb, but I do actually have two, I think I have 2 spare like 5.0 bulbs also, so I'm pretty stocked up. I have like a year and a half's worth of UVB bulbs already from Mark. So yeah, that's that. There's my other new fixture. And lastly, I have a 24-inch UVB fixture. This is the Reptile terrarium hood. This is the same as I showed you before. This one's just a bigger one. This is the 24-inch one, and the other one was 12-inch. But I ordered this for my chameleon Pascal. Once again, obviously Pascal does already have UVB on him. I've had him for over a year. But when I originally upgraded Pascal into his big 3x3x6, I couldn't find any like big UVB fixtures for sale like online or around me. Clearly I just didn't look that hard because there were lots of places that sell them online. Either way, I couldn't find one big fixture, so instead of one big fixture I had two smaller fixtures on him, which is kind of annoying. I don't really like that, so I decided to just get one big fixture for him. A field chameleon should always have at least a 24-inch long fixture for their UVB, so that's what I ordered. I ordered a 24-inch fixture, and yeah, so this will be replacing Pascal's current two smaller fixtures, which then leaves me with, you know, I'll have those fixtures left over, which one of them I will be using for Sushi's Nature Sun bulbs. And then I guess I will also just have one other leftover fixture, so I might figure out something to do with it. I think like if Sushi does really well with the UVB bulb, I might try one out for my other leopard gecko, Pepper, so I could always use that other spare fixture for her. But yeah, that's just that's how it's going right now. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on like what I end up doing with everything. So that is all that I'm going to do for today's video. Like I said before, it's not really super vloggy. I just kind of wanted to introduce you guys to Sushi, and I wanted to show you guys this unboxing and everything. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Check out all my other videos. Also be sure to check out my social media. Everything is just EmmaSam99. I would love it if you guys like followed me on Instagram or Twitter, whatever. I'd appreciate it all. So all of that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.